Psalm 2, verse 8. Aitesai par emu, kai doso soi ethne ten kleiranomian su, ke ten kateskesen su, ta peratates ges. Well, in Psalm 2:8, we still have the Lord speaking to his son / anointed, as we've seen in the prior verses. And now the Lord, having declared this anointed one to be his son, tells him to ask him something, aiteo here. And you see a sigma, a psi ending, lengthening of the connecting vowel. This is a second singular aorist middle imperative from aiteo. So ask from me, which the fact that you're moving from a second singular here to a first singular reinforces this conversation that's taking place. Ask from me. And then how will this Lord or God the Father respond? Kaidoso, didomi here. You see the do there under the hood. This is a sigma with the first singular ending. This is first singular future active indicative. I will give to you. And what's he going to give? The ethne. This is the plural of nations here. And you have a double accusative, actually. Notice this is accusative, and this is accusative. It's accusative plural there for ethne. And he will give the nations as a kleiranomion. And kleiranomia here is inheritance. Kind of has echoes of the Abrahamic inheritance in a certain sense, given that he was promised to be a blessing to all nations. And so the nations will be your inheritance. But then because we often have this parallelism in the Psalms, we're going to synonymously describe more about this inheritance with kateskesen, which is from kataskesis. That means possession. And what's going to be your possession? It will be the perata, and this is the word for end, but that is not the same sense of like telos. It's more like the farthest extent of, like a body of land or something like that. And so it is the ends, plural, of the earth or of the land. And so Psalm 2:8 is quite interesting. It's not directly used anywhere in the New Testament. However, it does express this idea that from Zion, which is where this anointed figure is enthroned, you're going to have all the earth be under his kingship, which of course is a key theme in the New Testament, where Jesus is the king, not just in the Davidic sense over Israel, but he is the ruler of all the world in the fulfillment of this Abrahamic promise of a inheritance that will extend across the entire world. All the nations will come under the lordship of Jesus. You see that in Romans 15 and Romans 4 and a bunch of different places. So even though they're not directly citing from this verse has baked into it this idea that the anointed Son of God is going to be the ruler of all things, and that's a deeply important theme in the New Testament.